Hi, Dave from Fouled Up Waterfowlers here. Thanks for coming on to our site and looking at these tips. Hope this is one that you can utilize. Today we're going to talk about using Raffia to help you with your ground blinds and your boat blinds and other uses that may help you kill more geese. Well, all right. Well, the first thing I'd like to do is show you what 2 pounds of Raffia looks like. It's pretty lightweight, so that's quite a bit there. I'm going to show you what we do is you break it down, pick it apart, and it's break it into pieces that you can easily get your hand around. There's a good shank. Try to keep it together as much as you can. It'll make it easier in the long run. So I can get 5 good handfuls out of a 2 pound swath of it. What we're going to do is take this and I'm going to dye it. I usually dye it in 3 colors. You usually leave one the way it is, which is pretty bright. So you want to use it in small. The reason you use multiple colors with this stuff, as you tie it into your blind, this is what I do. I tie it into my blind before I ever get out to the field. And then I take whatever are in the field, be it corn, soybean, hay, whatever it is, oats, I put that into onto my blind, into the slots, and kind of supplement this. It really goes a long way to helping your blind disappear. I got some 5-gallon buckets here that we're going to put them in, and I use just regular white fabric dye to get the colors out of this. The colors, the darker colors, browns, dark brown, that's what you're going to use the bulk of. I always put some green in there, but I use it sparingly. I use small amounts of it to mix in. That really gives a good variety and also gives an excellent concealability when you add multiple colors onto your blind. So let me get started. So I'm going to start today with just 2. I just use plain water. Some people tell you put some vinegar in with it. I don't do that, and I've never had any problem. I've been doing this for quite a few. Take the grass, just wad it up. I want to keep it in its shank, okay? But I'll just fold it. I shouldn't have said wad. So fold it up from the shank and dip it in. Now, if you're just doing a little bit of this, I would do what I think I'm going to use and no more. It just makes it easier to deal with. I normally use a little bit more of the brown, so I put more into it. One of the things you need to do when you get this in here is it'll float up toward the top. So you just take a broom handle or your push pole and you just make sure you get it all nice and soaked into the grass. Now I will do this every couple of hours until I go to bed. I'll let it sit in there overnight, and then tomorrow I'll take it out and we'll lay it out on the pavement and let it dry. 24 hours after we put this raffia into the buckets with the dye in it, we pulled them out. Now we got some dark brown, almost purple, green, and light tan grass. Laid out here on the rocks this morning, so I guess it was actually a little less than 24 hours. And now I'm going to start bundling it and putting it on first some ropes, some raffia ropes. Okay, well now we're back and we're putting together the rope, and what I've done is take some of the grass that I didn't dye, and I put it on a 6-foot rope that I have extended here. Then I went ahead and tied some of the green grass, which is the stuff I'm going to use the least amount of, in the back on this. Now I'm going to put the rest of the grass on here, and I do 2 different ways on this. The first one is that I tie basically an overhand configuration so that most of the grass the bulk of it will lay down. And to do that, I just put it up so you can put your thumb through it, bring the grass around the back side and through the middle, and tuck that down. The second way is to tie it into a bundle where some will stick up above the grass line. Here's how this would look. So I get some camouflage or some of the grass that hangs heavier down, some of the grass comes up. Well, we're done with the raffia rope here, and I hope you get a good look at it. We made it out of the four colors: the natural, the green, the dark brown, light tan. We have it so that most of the raffia falls below the rope. We put some ties on it to keep it up above it. All we used were wire ties. It's lightweight, it's easy to transport, and adds great definition to your camouflage boat, tree stand, or ground blind. I hope you're able to use this tip to help you in your hide situations, and hope that helps you kill a few more birds this year. And if you do, I hope you can send us a email or pictures, video link, something to share that with everyone else that's on the website. Have fun and be safe, and I'll be wishing you well this killing season.